All right, so just got back from dropping off Amy, and I'm walking like a cripple. My ankles hurt, calves are sore, but now I'm getting warmed up, going up the hill. Parked the rental car down here on a flat area because I just felt like it today, and we're gonna go take a nap because it's still early. Oh, climbing up the hill. I know it doesn't look like much of a hill, but it's a hill. So we'll see what we can get into today, and we'll try to get some videos edited and eat some food and rest up. All right. So story time. So I got up this morning, took Amy to the airport, and drove back from San Jose. It's about an hour and 10-minute drive each way. Took an hour and a half nap, and got a text from Darby saying that he's going to be coming in early instead of tomorrow, today. So I found out a time, made a plan. I was going to go to the Golden Gate Bridge and try to get a picture of him coming under the bridge, right? With my camera on my phone here, and so I set out. He told me, and he said, make sure you bring a coat. It's going to be cold up there. So I got his big comfy overcoat. It was like kind of like a trench coat. It was like that'd work pretty good to block the wind and spray. So I put that on, and I started walking across the bridge, and I was waiting in the middle of the bridge, and I guess I aroused suspicion because not too long after I was standing around looking around, trying to see his boat coming, looking over the side, all this stuff. I had a backpack with me, so I'm standing there on the bridge, and Darby says, come south, we're going a little south. So I guess there was a security call, suspicious person on the bridge. Officers showed up in his golf cart, and then motorcycle cops showed up, and police cars showed up, and about 10 cops showed up. And they were all just saying, what are you doing? Give me some ID. And the first guy that showed up, I said, I'm just trying to take pictures of my son using the Coast Guard coming under the bridge here. And he was cool. He really believed me, and he's like, I believe you. I can see you're wearing a Coast Guard jacket. He said, we work with the Coast Guard all the time. But then a bunch of his buddies showed up, and one guy started acting like a jackass. And I told the first guy, I told him my first name, and I told him Darby's name, which now I shouldn't have. Should never have said anything about his name, but this other guy was being a jackass, like, give me your ID. Why don't you just give me how long is it going to take for you to just hand me your ID? I'm like, hold on a second. I'm in public. I haven't committed any crimes, and you don't have the right to demand my ID. I'll give it to you. Let me take the pictures of my son coming to the bridge. Right now he's coming under. I want to take pictures. So after that, I'll give you my ID. So anyway, after they kept interrupting me, trying to get me to give my ID, totally messed up my photo. I think it's a BS excuse just to try to get my ID, because ID is like crack to police. They got to have it. So anyway, after they messed up my camera, I was pretty upset. This one guy was being a jackass, and the first guy was really nice. I liked him. I was going to give him my ID, but this other guy, they kept demanding. I'm like, really? If you want it that bad, I don't want to give it to you. And so I basically asked them, I said, are you detaining me? And they said, no, we're not being detained. I said, am I free to go? I said, yes, you can go. I says, I'm just going to leave then. And they said, okay. So I started walking off. I said, you guys can follow me if you want to. And so definitely they followed me all the way off the bridge. They sent motorcycle cops to the parking lot to wait for me. I walked all around, looked to see what I could see. And then I walked up to the police officer, said, look, man, you guys are gang stalking me. I know what you're doing. In the day and age of YouTube, man, you can't get away with this stuff. People know what you're going to do. Your tactics are exposed. I said, it's ridiculous. He said, I'm just sitting here watching the stop sign. I said, you're not telling me. I don't believe you. You're not telling me the truth. So they totally lied to me. And I understand their job is to get bad people. But you know what? All they want to do is play cops and robbers. And everybody to them is a robber. They have to turn you into a robber, or else they're not having any fun, because all they want to do is play cops and robbers. And so I walked down to the bus stop. And by the time they saw me sitting in the bus stop, they thought, oh, well, he's just going to ride the bus. We're not going to be able to get his tag, because they're going to run my tag and get my information. and then they're going to associate me with threat, and my name's going to be in their system. And I was not having that. So after the bus, I walked back down to the parking lot, then up to Stinson Battery, and took some pictures of the bridge, and then I walked back down. It took me about an hour and a half of hiking around, and finally figured out they gave up on me. I think they thought I got on the bus, but anyway, I got in the rental car and drove over to the rental car place, and now I'm here waiting. So that was an event. I'm just hoping Darby didn't get in trouble, because his dad's trying to film him from the Golden Gate Bridge coming back from pulling buoys. Ooh, my eyes are getting wrinkly. Anyways, that's the adventure I had today. So here's some photos of that, and hopefully I can see Darby soon and nothing bad happens. So cross your fingers. All right, so got the police following me. I guess I look like a problem. And they're gonna try to find my car so they can get my license plate number. I haven't broken any laws, and they're trying to ID me. So I'm gonna take them for a walk. Let's take these cops for a walk. What's up, boy? You popped the trunk?